Yo, what's up guys, this is Renix. Today we are back with an upload, finally. I know, tell me about it, I'm great at what I do, okay? So today we are going to be doing some X particles, water and foam, because they're after making some changes with X particles 4 and just recently figured out how to do it properly. Well, it's not really how to do it properly, it's just how to get it working, and then you just have to mess around after that. So yeah, you get the gist of it. So I just got a simple cube in the scene, X particles collider, and a display type just for the lines, you know. So we're gonna start off by bringing in our system. I have it as a shortcut here, but if you can just go to X particles XP system. So first of all, we're gonna go XP emitter. We're gonna change it from rectangle to sphere. We're gonna go to display, change that to circles. And color mode, we're going to change that to gradient parameter. What I usually do is I delete these two middle knots and invert, and we will drag our sphere around here, around there. So with that with that tag on the cube, as you can see, everything stays within. Actually, as well, with the collider tag, make sure normals is set to inside, because if it's set to outside, they'll be glitching all over the place. So yeah, so it works fine. So what we need next is this to make it look more like a fluid. So we're gonna drag in our gravity. So I'm just gonna leave that at default settings. So I'm gonna bring up our sphere a small bit as well, actually. As you can see, we can get that. We get kind of fluid. And what we need next is a dynamic, and we need a fluid PBD object. So this just makes it, literally just makes it look like water, basically. As you can see here, it actually starts to fill the container. So into emitter, we're going to up our particle count. It's at 1000 right now, and I want to stop emission at frame 60, so that's where you're going to end limit. And we're going to change our birth rate from 1000, and I'm going to put it to about 35,000. So if I press play on this now, we should get this, and it should stop emitting after frame 60. And I'm going to up my count to 300 as well. Yeah, 300. So this should stop emitting after frame 60, so we're just going to let this play through and we'll see if it worked. It'll work, probably. There's a very little chance of it not working, but yeah, let's just see. Just to let time pass by a small bit, you know. So is it? Yeah, okay, so as you can see, it is now slowing the emission, so that's fine. Okay, so next, also you can't really tell the color difference, which is weird, but whatever. So what next? We need a shift C. We're gonna need an XP foam. I'm going to drag that into our dynamics, and we're going to create an emitter. Drag that in here. I'm going to call this fluid body, and I'm going to call this one foam. So in foam settings, our emitter automatically got placed when I created it. So we're going to put crest rate at 30. Don't ask me what that means, it just works. And start life. Well, after age is basically the start where the foam is going to start, so I'm going to put that frame 0. So also in the foam emitter, go to display dots. I'm going to change that to circle, and we're going to change that to red so we can actually see them. And if I go back and press play now, as you can see, we have foam spawning with our fluid. Awesome. So next, we need to separate these. So we're going to go to, we need to, basically what's going to happen here is we're going to skin the fluid, and then the particles for the foam will just sit on top. That's basically what's going to happen. So we're going to generators, open VDB mesher, and we're going to, let's play this a small bit, okay. So we're going to drag that in a small bit, and we're going to hide the particles for the fluid body, but we're going to drag in the emitter, okay. So actually I'm going to the yeah, that's fine actually. So as you can see, it does not look anything like a fucking liquid. It looks more like zombie brains or something. So what we're going to do is point radius. We're going to bring that down to about 2. And that will give us these kind of, hang on, let me just, give us this kind of consistency. So that's basically what we're going to get from this. We're going to let this play it through a tiny bit, just so we can get an idea of what's going on. Okay, so this does not look really like a liquid, does it? So we're going to bring our voxel down to 3. Go to filters, enable filters, delete median, because that's disgusting. Bring our Gaussian. There we go, liquid, boom. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. We got liquid, boys. Right, so what I'd like to do right now is I'm going to cache this. Cache. And then I'm going to cache internal memory so it's not a separate file, it just saves to the .cycles4D file. So I'm going to cache this out and I will be right back. So guys, we're back. It took about 5 minutes to cache. It was pretty high quality, so I'll play it back now so I can show you. There we go. Awesome. Look at that. Perfect. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get a shape into the scene, like a sphere. I'll size her down a bit, and basically, actually, what I might do is I'm gonna Alt G that so I can control it separately just in case. So let's just say we stop the mission around here. I'll put the sphere around here. We're gonna get some extra waves going, if you know what I mean. So let's just, ooh, whoops. Just move the cube through the scene. Like that, I guess. Whatever. Yeah, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. So how fast is that moving? Okay, that's fine. So with the sphere, we're gonna put a sparkles collider, leave everything as it is, turn down the bounce a bit, and that's fine. We're going to have to recache, but we're not going to do it yet, so we're not. So what else do we need to do? So that's almost it. So I think I could actually just recache. Could I? Yeah, we're gonna recache. Actually, can I? Yeah. Keyframe? No, empty cache. Sorry, empty cache. Boom. So yeah. Okay. So we have our mesh here and our foam is there. So let's just play through these a couple of frames. It's very laggy, but bear with me. Okay, yeah, so that's practically working. So what we're going to do is we're going to cache this again and we'll look at it then afterwards. So I'll see you after this cache, however long this takes. Alrighty then, this should be cached out. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Right, so let's see if the sphere actually affects anything. I can't remember what frame it moves on. Was it like 65? Let's just wait and see. Come on. Oh, here we go. Okay. Honestly, it looks like the water's moving faster than the sphere, but it's not. The sphere is about to burst through. Or not. Yeah, it is. There it is. Oh yeah, that's creating some stuff. Awesome. Okay. So in terms of like setup, that's it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to open up as actually we're going to save real quick. So I'm going to put the upload here. I'm going to put it right there. Anytime today. Anytime, okay. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to do it with both render engines, okay? So don't worry. So we're going to start with cycles. So we're going to open up our real-time device. 1080 is disabled, so 980 today will do the work. So that was a test one I did. So cycles, CY environment, background. We're going to drag in a texture, environment texture. Stretch this out a bit so I can actually see what I'm doing. Cinema4D is being an asshole right now, so bear with me. I'm dragging in a texture, bringing some memes. It's a random image. There we go. That'll do fine. That'll do fine for that. And also what I will do is bring in a I'm gonna pause cycles for a sec. I'm gonna bring a plane, make it a little bit smaller, move it up here, and we'll rotate it just for a light source. So we're going to go cycles, surface, emission, go into here, convert black body. I'm going to drag that in here, bring it up here, put the strain up to about 15, and I'm going to drag that onto the plane. Boom. So now I'm going to refresh here. We have light source, so just so we can see everything properly. It's not to look pretty, it's just to test. So next, we're going to create another surface glass material. And we're going to just mess around a small bit with this. Just literally nothing fancy, just change the color a small bit. I'm going to drag that onto the mesher. And maybe make it a bit brighter. Okay, it doesn't have to be anything fancy anyway. So next we're going to go to the foam emitter, go to Cycles4D tags, and then we're going to go to Cycles instance. So I'm going to wait for Cycles to think real quick, and there we go. We're going to put the sphere segments down to about 8, and we're going to bring these down to about maybe 15, 19? Let's see what 19 looks like. Okay, that's a bit too big still, so we're going to go to 12. There we go. So we have that. Awesome. So yeah, there we go. That is foam right there, guys. Let me basically what you want like to make it look better is let me just try hand 8, put like 8. Like that. Oh no, my phone just went out. That's what that was. Yeah, we have foam basically. So if I pause this and just like let's go just play through it a bit. Just wait for the water to hit the opposite end. Okay, phone. Wow, so nice, aren't you? Okay, there's literally no foam here, but you get the idea. Like if we check here now, you can see there's like little bits of foam remaining from where it was. So maybe if I go back to frame 8 here or something, there might be a lot. Yeah, like here. Yeah, hang on. I just play through the small bit. Okay, let's just go here. Okay, here, cool. So as you can see here, there's foam. Okay, so that's cycles. So let me just delete the instance tag, the environment. Okay, and the plane texture as well. So now Octane, the render engine I have not used in a while. So let's see how this goes. I'm going to just activate it. Because you gotta activate that plugin when you use it for the first time every day. So boom, So literally we're gonna go to, where's my mouse doing, Jesus. Create cycles, no, Octane. Octane material. We're also gonna make a HDRI environment, drag in an image. We're gonna use the same image. So that'll, actually I need to go into settings, don't I? The 1080 is disabled, that's fine. Okay, cool. So let's just, yeah, something like here. Okay, that's fine. So cool. And we're gonna make a emission texture, black body emission, distribution. Where is RGB spectrum? That's all good to go. We're gonna drag that onto the plane. Octane, be Octane doesn't want to do anything. Is that even emitting anything? No, it is not. Is the power too low? Huh. Interesting. It's been a while since I used Octane, so oh well, can't really help that, can I? So we're gonna go to the delete that too. Right. So water texture, Octane material. Actually, instead of doing that, let's go into the VDB database, the Octane database, and let's just get liquid. Go into liquids. It's just so we don't have to make material, because ain't nobody got time for that. Let's go with this one. Why not? Download that and apply it to the mesh. That looks disgusting. It's just because of the lighting and stuff. It's, yeah, you get what I mean. But so foam, Octane object tag. Right. So why is Octane doing that? It's doing this weird like UI glitch. Okay, there we go. Go into sphere, make that like tiny. Now, and I mean a tiny, because you're gonna kill Octane otherwise. Because Octane doesn't know what to do in these kinds of situations. So I'm gonna make a sphere, make it like, it's gonna be smaller than that. So we're gonna go into particle rendering, sphere. I'm gonna drag sphere in. I'm gonna wait for Octane to update on that one. That's gonna be fun. Okay. Yeah, she's in a good mood today. I'll say nothing. Point one. Like Octane is so slow when it comes to particles, I swear to God. Okay, there we go. See, it actually doesn't look half bad in Octane though, that's the thing. I bet you if I put on some motion blur and this was gonna look sexy. I'm actually gonna do that, hang on. I just wanna see. Oh yeah, dude. One frame forward. Let's just see. If it's gonna work. You gonna do something? I'm gonna save. You never know when you need to save. Octane has completely frozen, so that's always great. And that's just great. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna pause the recording. I'll be right back. And we are back. Octane. Okay, so what happened there was I forgot it was saving internally or cache internally. So when I save Cinema4D, it takes an extra bit of time to save because of the cache. And Octane also at the same time was doing something, so Cinema4D wasn't too pleased. My bad. But anyway, I reset up the Octane part, and this was what we got. So yeah, it looks awesome. It looks really, really cool. I'm gonna make Octane a bit bigger so you can actually see. Look at that. Perfect. And as well, you can see, you can tell it's vox, like spheres. But like once you have motion blur applied, like I'll try doing the motion blur now, so you can see now how slow it is saving. But just give it a sec. Just hang on a minute. There we go. So if I make a camera and go to motion blur, enable that, maybe do like 1/55. Yeah, I'll define and reopen Octane. We should be good, I think. Or are we after freezing it again? Really? That's interesting. Huh. That's very interesting. Well, how about that? Okay, maybe this is a sign that we need to end the video. Okay, that's random. But okay then. On that note, I'm going to end this tutorial. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. Oh wait, oh, damn. Okay, that took a while. Holy shit. Okay, okay, we're back, boys. Fair enough. Yeah, actually looks a lot better. Damn. Okay. On that note, I'm going to definitely go into this tutorial now. So I'm going to just full screen this so you can see it. Yeah, it looks great. Huh. Well then. Anyway, I do plan on uploading more tutorials soon, so if any of ideas like X Particles related or anything really, just let me know and I'll make it, just so I can upload to the channel. So I've been Renix, you've been the audience, and I'll see you in the next episode, or whatever you want to call this. So yeah, peace out.